No, yeah, no, no.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra Ihesie. I will first of all like to say a huge thank you to those of you that have seen my previous videos, and if you're still yet to check them out, please don't forget to do so. And also, if this is your first time stopping here on my channel, kindly click on the subscribe tag down below. And if you're a regular viewer but you're still yet to click on the subscribe tag, kindly click on it as well, and also hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload a new video. All right, thank you very much. Let's jump right into today's topic. I laugh because I have been a victim of ghosting, and not to think ghosters are also victims of their own shortcomings. But anyways, but before we jump right into the topic, let's talk about my nails quickly. All right, so these nails are from my store. I will leave the handle down below so you can check out my Instagram page, my Instagram business page, so you can see what this nails are all about and see the variety we have. I also leave the WhatsApp link so you can just contact us directly on WhatsApp if you feel that's more comfortable. These nails, they come in 20, so there are 20 of these. These are press-on nails. I did this myself. These go for 280 rands, but they don't come with the stickers, although I sell the stickers as well. If you want it together, it goes for 300 rands with the stickers, and we do nationwide. We deliver nationwide, so please check out my store and support your girl. All right, thank you very much. Let's jump right into the topic. So I want to make this a video, a story time, but of course with a lesson and significance to it, right? So last year I had met someone, December, I had joined the dating app. I met someone. Sometimes you meet people and for some reason you just click and you connect with them, or you find them more interesting than you find other people. So there was this guy that I thought was somewhat decent. We're having a nice conversation, talking back and forth. And we started talking about when we're going to meet and stuff. So we made a plan to go see a movie, right? We're like, okay, cool. We agreed. The whole day we kept on talking, following up with each other, ensuring that the plans were still there, also just having back and forth, just chill. It was decent. So the time had now come for us to meet. It started raining, things just started being, weird. But we kept on talking, and we hadn't cancelled on each other. So we're like, we're going to still make it happen, blah, 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 blah. Now I'm like, okay, cool, because he said he was going to come fetch me. So now I'm waiting for him to come fetch me, waiting. He keeps me waiting for, I think, about 2 hours. And the whole time, mind you, I think we had agreed to see a movie at 6:30. So now at 5, he's delaying, or waiting. The movie had started without us being there. So I'm like, what, dude, it's actually fine. Let's just, just forget about it, let's move on from it, He's like, no, he's on his way. He's coming. I'm like, okay. And I'm someone that if you say you're coming, in as much as I try to remove my mind from it, I don't know how to, because in my mind, someone is coming. I'm still kind of expecting someone. So in as much as I'm like, just do it, like, forget about it. He kept on saying he's coming. That sounded sexual now. He's coming. Not in that way. He was arriving. Whatever. Coming to my house. Right. So the whole time I'm waiting. So now I'm just feeling agitated, upset, and frustrated and annoyed. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I can't be waiting for this long. Besides, our movie had even ended. What was the point? There was a curfew that ended, that started at 10 p.m. So places were going to be closed anyway. So he's like, no, it's fine. He's almost here. He was almost here for an hour. He kept on saying he's almost here. He said he was getting lost. I was just like, Lord Jesus. Anyway, he got here. He was like, he promised himself that he was going to come at least, if I turn him back, then so be it. He got here, and I'm being the kind of person I am. I didn't turn him back or turn him down. And also, I think also the fact that I had like a level of interest for him, it just made things warmer and easier for me. So I was like, okay, cool. I was like, what, dude, everywhere is even closed, it's a curfew at 10. He's like, no, I'm sure the places, restaurants will still be open. Let's go for dinner. And I was so hungry. I was like, what? Okay, let's just go, but I doubt they are open. We get there, all the restaurants in the area in that particular location were already closed, shutting down. Some were still open, but they were closing in like a few minutes, because it was almost 9. It was almost 8, I think. Yes, so like past 8 around that time. So he's like, oh yeah, that he's so sorry. He started apologizing. I was like, what, that's fine. I'm in my mind, I was like, what, I'm already here. let's just make do of what we can. So we found a way to get like some dessert. So we couldn't even sit in a restaurant, so we sat outside of the car, having a nice conversation, chit chatting. My heart started feeling warmer, embracing him, embracing the conversation, embracing the date. We went into the car, we used to have like a nice chit chat session there, and blah 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 blah. He started saying things that in my mind I would know that men say this, or at least I think that most men say this just to flatter people, flatter a woman, and say, they might think you're beautiful, yes, but like, you're so beautiful, I'm so happy I met you, I'm going to dream about you tonight for sure, I'm so excited, that I cross paths with you. I hope to see you tomorrow. All of those nice conversations, blah 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 blah. Usually I'll always just listen to it and be like, thank you, and not really take it to heart. But we're having such a nice time that even if some of the things he was saying were just still like cheesy or whatever, or just corny or whatever, I was like, what, it warmed my heart, and I was receptive to hearing those things. So he dropped me off. We said a nice goodbye. It was nice. He was very romantic. I mean, not very romantic, but he did some things I think were romantic in that moment, or maybe I was ovulated. I was ovulating, maybe. Oh no, actually, no. I remember I was on my period. So I was not ovulating, but things were just feeling nice. Blah 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 blah. He dropped me off. Then I came back home. Then we had a little chit chat when he got home. Then the next morning, I was expecting I'll wake up to a good morning, because he had said how badly he wanted to see me the next day. He was like, he's even going to drive from where he stays to come pick me, because he had come to my area so I could go to his area and we can, do things there. So blah, 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 that he promised he was going to be on time at 2 p.m. He was like, 2 p.m., blah, blah, blah. Honestly, I didn't really have plans on seeing him the next day because I had other plans, but I was like, it's fine, we can talk. I'll let you know how my day is going, right? So in the morning, I wake up with the hopes of receiving a good morning text, which I do not see. So I'm like, my heart was feeling a little sore. I was like, okay, we're just going to wait it out. It's just 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11, nothing. I'm like, what? I'm just going to take my ego and put it in a little box right next to me and send him a good morning message, because I'm that person. I really don't think the man is the one that's supposed to send it, but I just felt like, dude, yesterday you are not, you didn't give me the you didn't give me the best first time experience. So if anyone was to put in the extra effort, I think it would be you. And just to quickly go back, I forgot to add this point. Because I'm someone that when it comes to like going on dates and stuff, I'm a planner, so I'll make sure, I'm like date, time, place, activity, how long, blah 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 blah. I'm always in control and charge of that. So now when I meet a person, I actually want them to do that for me, because I always do that. So I want someone that can take charge like that, set a date, set a plan, do something, take charge. He was not a person, but you know what? I still warmed up to him because I just had little interest for him. And also when he was keeping me waiting the first day, like the previous day, and I told him, I was like, what, dude, just forget about it, really, because I'm not here to wait around or wait. Just, you're not going to waste my time. I was like, delete. I deleted his number on the spot. I was like, you're already keeping me waiting for hours. The first date, you're already turning my life upside down. You're already turning my life upside down, causing me stress. This is not going to, no, we're not ending the year on this note. No, delete it. I deleted his number. I was like, oh, I did it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we finally met. The night was great, so we moved on from there, right? I added his number back. So come the morning, no good morning message from him. I'm like, what? We go in a box right next to me just so I can take it back just in case, Send him a good morning text. No response. Hours, I'm looking at my clock is right there. So I'm just like I'm reminiscing. So no response. It's 2 p.m. now. No response. I think I sent him a message saying, no response, ? Because sometimes, if I'm being honest, sometimes I would check and I'll see that he was online, because I'm like, what's going on? I already started feeling a little off. Not to say that I was asking him to get married to me or be my boyfriend, but I just thought we had a decent time yesterday, so I couldn't really understand why he would already be pulling back the next day after all the nice things you said before I left the car. Anyways, so I think comes 7 p.m, nothing. 4, 5, 6, 7 p.m, 8 p.m, I'm like, dude, 9 p.m, nothing. He didn't call me, no response, nothing. I was like, wow. All right, this hurts, but I was like, I sent him a message saying, I hope you're well, hope you're good, peace out. I don't remember how I composed the message. Of course, I was still trying to be a decent person, although my heart was feeling a little heavy and sore. But I was like, you know what? Up until this day, he never called me. Well, I blocked his number as well this time around, deleted and blocked his because I didn't want to hear from him anymore. And some people might be like, okay, maybe that's too much, but for me, I felt like if he thought it was okay for him to act in that way of us just meeting, he didn't even feel the need to put his best foot forward, or present himself in the most, show me his best self. I also felt like, you know what, dude, I'm also going to just delete, block you, keep it moving, and in as much as that hurt my feelings, I do think it's a blessing because I thank him for showing me the type of person he is from the onset, so we don't start something and now you just confuse my life. So I was like, you know what, when people ghost me, I'm always like, thank you for doing that, because this was not the first time I've experienced it. And it sounds horrible because it makes it seem like there's something wrong with me, like I'm the problem. But I don't think I'm the problem, if I'm being honest, and even if a person thinks I am the problem, I don't think I've done anything so toxic to the extent of a person ghosting me. But then, and it, because it's so painful, it makes you question yourself and feel like, what did I do? Maybe I'm not as bum as I thought I was, but that's not the truth of the matter. You can't, someone's inability or inadequacy to see your worth does not diminish it, so the fact that he was not able to see me for who I am or thought I was worthy does not mean I'm not, and that's something I find a lot of people doing, giving their validation, their whole life and core and identity to other people, to make them feel like they are deserving or worthy. If someone doesn't think you're worthy, that's their own opinion, those are their feelings. It does not change who you are. And and in as much, and up until today, I don't know why he did what he did, and I've thought about it, and I'm like, what happened? And sometimes I do think about it, like, what really happened? But I guess that's an answer I'll never know, maybe until I bump into him somewhere, or maybe he calls, I don't know. And maybe I should make a different video on how to respond to a ghoster. When someone rises from the dead, what do you do? But so here are actually a few reasons why I think people ghost other people. One, they are too cowardly to speak out on their change of mind. Maybe they lost interest, but they won't let you know, so they decide, okay, instead of me saying it to this person, let me just disappear and run away. Two, they are emotionally unavailable. They feel like a committed relationship is just going to be too much for them, and they're having a nice time in the moment, hence they said what they said, but later on they're like, oh shit, I can't. Three, I don't feel like we live in a world where a lot of people are emotionally lazy, and no one feels the need to invest so much. I think back then, in order for you to get the benefits of being in a romantic relationship, you had to actually be in a committed one. But now you can get the benefits from anywhere and anyone, that there is no need to be committed to one person or even put in the effort. Hence, it's like, get the bread, get the head, the leave, the leave. And that's how people are right now. So it's easy for people to just ghost, because it's like, I got the head, I got the bread, and I'm leaving. I don't think that's a good character. And if you're a ghoster, please change your ways. It's 2021. I don't judge you, because I know it's not really easy to be emotionally aware like the rest of us. No, I'm joking. But I do think maybe it's time to just ask yourself what exactly is going on, why you've been avoidant, why can't you communicate. It's not a good thing to act cowardly, because it hurts other people, and also it's not a good reputation on your side. And also you also suffer from this, because that means you don't really get to enjoy the benefits of being in a healthy, committed relationship. Anyways, this video is already too long. I really hope you learned a thing or two. I hope to see you next time. Please subscribe, like, comment, share my video. Until next time, purchase my nails, guys. Check out my page. Okay, bye.